Hey everyone on YouTube, it's Icework here, and today on another edition of Snow Gaming Videos, I'm showing you a new fix that I've just come across, which I've come across a couple of weeks ago. It worked. This happens for Eyefinity, and the error that I was starting to get was when I started to switch Eyefinity on, because as you see I have 3 monitors, and what happens was when I turn the monitor on, what actually happened is so when I turn Eyefinity on, when I toggled it on in AMD's Catalyst by using a preset driver, what would actually happen, the screens would start to flicker. And when I say screens start to flicker, as in things would be all over the place, as in one side of the screen would be completely black, other screen will have things that are pixelated, things in a wrong place, things like that, and it would just turn on, turn off again, turn off, turn on again, and repeat, and then after a while it would actually blue screen. And I thought it was pretty crazy that I've had this happening, and this would actually happen when I was doing my programming or actual gaming, or even recording this actually happening. So I've come across a really good fix, and what you need is this little bad boy. You don't need this, but it really does help when trying to fix this Eyefinity error, because what this does is this enables you to switch the Eyefinity controller over to another device. So what I actually have is, as you can see, there's 3 buttons on them, 1 to 3. The one I'm currently using is, I have it connected to a HD PVR for my middle screen, and I have the HD PVR also connected to, I have it connected to my HD PVR, this whole controller. But what it does is it shows on my middle screen for my computer, and it shows on my middle screen from Xbox 360. So when I'm gaming, or if I'm live streaming or recording Xbox 360 gameplay, like you seen on my last, I think it's Mondo or whatever, I cannot pronounce the name, video, I was recording HD PVR using this little nifty device. So yeah guys, so what I do is I quickly just switch over to this screen, and as you can see, this is my middle screen with a 9-cat picture that's meant to be going over 3 screens, but what's actually happening is I've actually turned off Eyefinity, so I can show you how to do this fix. So what I do, as you can probably guess, I'll have 3 screens running right now. So what I would use is I would use this little switcher. So if I go into screen resolution, you see I have 3 screens running. They're all 3 BenQ RL2455 something monitors. The middle, as you know, is HD PVR2, which is still the same monitor, but it's just because the graphics card sees it as a HD PVR, and HD PVR is the monitor, so that's why all the names are different. So what I do is I use the little switch, I turn my Xbox on, which I do, and my screens are now gone black, and my middle screen is still black, the left and right one are still on. So as you can see now, there's only the 2 BenQ ones, because now I have my HD PVR on. So if I was, for example, to turn on my capture device, you'd actually be able to see that it should pick up the Xbox 360 gameplay. Hopefully, I'm not sure if it does, because sometimes it just doesn't. Sometimes that's weird. Maybe HD my signal picked it up. Is it going to show me something? It's not important if it doesn't show it. If it does, then it does. So you guys can see that Tommy's on actually on the middle screen. But if it does, it's not too important, because that's not the main thing for the video. So yeah, remember, this Eyefinity fix works, I think 100% of the time that I've tested it on, because all you need to use Eyefinity, you need more than 1 screen. So I can actually switch back now. So if I was to switch back to 3, as it switches back, I can make you understand how the fix works. The reason the fix works is because the bug from the driver is connected to a certain amount of presets that are available at the moment. When I say presets, as in the certain amount of devices. So the bug is there while 3 devices are connected. If there was 2 devices connected, the bug wouldn't show, but it will show a black screen, which it gets me on my nerves. It shows a black screen and it annoys the hell out of me. That's why I use this, because what it does is, as soon as that glitch comes on, I turn my Xbox on, I switch to number 2, which is my Xbox, and what this does, so I can do this, because this didn't show. I don't know. I think it'll show probably if I did this. I'll change the bit rate. But yeah. So yeah, what I do to actually fix the problem is I switch it off, so the screen will now. So if I'm having that weird texture issue, which I will show you a quick video of soon, I'll probably at the end of the video what you would experience. So you will understand what I'm talking about and what fix I'm actually doing this video for. But what it does is when the screen goes black, I press 2, and once I press 2, just both screens that are, so it'll be my left and my right screen, because my HTTP via is the middle one, they will go black. And you would still see the mouse. You can still have things like, I don't know, uTorrent, Google Chrome, whatever you had open. You can still use them by using Alt Tab, but there'll be no Task Manager, there'll be no Explorer, so the screen will be completely black. You couldn't do Control Alt Delete, nothing will go on. So the only thing you can do from there is pretty much restart, which can be the problem sometimes. But one thing I do know is you know that once I turn the computer back on, it will be fixed. So what happens is, when that happens, restart the computer. Do not connect the third monitor back, because as soon as you connect the third monitor back, it will start to crash the graphics card drivers again. So that's pretty much exactly what happens. So what you do, you restart the computer, when it turns back on, you'll have it working like it was, but only on 2 screens. So for example, my mid screen is still an Xbox 360. And when it turns, once the computer turns back on, log in, because I'm using Windows 8.1, so I'll log into Windows 8.1, get to this same screen that I am now, but on only the 2 monitors. And what I will do is this, I will go into here. So if I connect back to the 2 monitors, 1 second. Okay. So I currently have 2 monitors on, and if I was to go to AMD Catalyst, here, I recommend deleting these presets because they do not work. They work, I'll say 80% of the time, and the 20% of the time they do cause that bug. So I recommend you get rid of them. They annoy me sometimes personally, but they are very handy. But they can become very complicated and very problematic. So what you do is, with only 2 monitors in now, as you know, you'll be able to boot up. What you need to do, you need to go to AMD Eyefinity multi-display. You need to create a new display group. Even though you're using it for free, you need to create it for 2, and you use the current arrangement. Click next. What this will cause the computer to do, it will cause to delete the current AMD settings for it. So that now if you were to see, it will probably look pretty weird because it's now over 2 screens and it is recording the 1 monitor, which is now the whole thing. So sorry guys about the texture being weird. So if I just go to the camera, it'll be easier for you guys to see me. So once you've done that now, Eyefinity will be set up as you saw on 2 screens. So what you now need to do is you need to go into, leave the 2 screens on in Eyefinity, and now connect the 3rd display back on. So if I press number 1, it's turning on, and it will have the 3 screens back. But what this will happen is, as you can see, it's in Eyefinity mode now because I have it set up. But what you should have is, you have left and right in Eyefinity, and the middle one on the right side. So what that will cause, so what's happening is these 2 are stuck in Eyefinity, and the 3rd one is now found as a new device and put it on the right, because the old AMD configurations are not there anymore. So what you do from that, you would go to AMD display group. So if I was able to come out of this mode, because this is, I don't know if this is Eyefinity or anything, because I see 2 taskbars. This is not Eyefinity. Yeah, it is Eyefinity. So yeah, I'm wrong. Yeah, this is Eyefinity mode. I have left and right on Eyefinity, and the middle one on the right side. If I was able to show you, quick, easy way to show you. Let's just quick take the camera and go around back and quickly give you guys a quick little peek. So you have Eyefinity from that side to that side to back to the middle. You understand? So that's pretty much, sorry about the noise guys, but that's pretty much what happens with setting up, just fixing this little glitch. Really, you need to reconfigure the Eyefinity drivers. So with that now set, you have 3 monitors on that computer. So what I like to do is, I would like to go to where is the thing? I think it's arrange Eyefinity display group. Make sure they're on left and right, which I have done, so it's still perfectly fine. And what I like to do is, I like to go to disable Yes, it's disable the Eyefinity group. And to prove that it is actually working perfectly fine, if I was to go to here, and if I were going to get this over to this side, you could see that it's got Eyefinity on the left and right screen, and the middle screen is now on the right. And what you now need to do, the HTTP goes now over there, you'll have to disable this Eyefinity group. So what that means is the computer now thinks that there's only 2 Eyefinity groups. So now this will now fix itself. There we go. There we go, perfect. And as you can see, hopefully it's not lagging. It's lagging a little, but it should be okay. Eyefinity groups now disabled. So now we have the middle screen back, we have the left screen, and we have the right screen. And then from here, you can now reset a new Eyefinity group for 3 screens, and then everything's fine. So guys, I hope this video helped you. I hope it saw all your Eyefinity problems when it comes to that weird black text glitch, which I will show you in a second. And I hope you guys like, comment and subscribe, and I'd like to talk back to you guys on comments, guys, because I really do enjoy it. And don't forget to subscribe and share so people can see this fix, because I have a few fixes on my channel that not a lot of people have seen yet, so don't forget to take those a look. Guys, unfortunately I couldn't actually get the error again to come up on my computer, but luckily I found a YouTube video that is having the exact same error that is exactly what I'm talking about. So the error is from this video, which is the ATS 5770 Eyefinity problem, even though I'm using an R928EX, but it's exactly the same problem, and so I'm happy I found a fix to it. So I'm going to quickly play the video. It's about 24 seconds, so it's not going to take you too long to watch, but it will show you the exact same problem that I'm actually was experiencing, and it's the fix for. So as you can see, the middle screen, as you can see, one screen's working, so he's probably using a HPV or something that's showing the screen that's blue, for example. But what the screens would do, it would flicker, and as you can see on the right, everything is that pixelated. Everything with the window bars is they're out of position, so they're kind of like scaled, and they're like pretty much tier. It's like a full page tier, sort of like a normal Eyefinity tier when you, for example, you move left or right, and it's like a little bit of tier. This is a full, like it could be like a Google Chrome page, and it will completely tear in like 4, maybe 8 quarters. It's crazy, but luckily I found a fix to it, and I hope I'm the first person to find a fix to it, and you guys can find it here. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. As you can see, it's flickering, and it will turn off, and you can see blue screen. That's exactly what happens. So yeah guys, hope you enjoyed the video.